everybody, this is Judy at Judy in the Kitchen. Today we're talking about pink lady apples and their characteristics and best uses. First of all, pink lady apples have characteristics of both of their parents. They have a green, yellow, golden delicious parent, so you can see a little bit of the green yellow in there. And they're topped with a little bit of a blushed pinkish red skin, and that comes from the other parent, the Lady Williams apple. Regarding the flavor of pink lady apples, they're very sweet with just a slight tartness. They have a strong, pleasant apple aroma to them. They're very crisp with a slightly dry and firm, creamy white flesh and a thin, smooth skin to them. So if you have a hard time chewing apple skin, hopefully this will be thin enough for you to be able to chew that peel without trouble. Regarding storage and shelf life of pink lady apples, they have a very long shelf life, which makes them available most of the time throughout the year. And for the longest life, you definitely want to store them in the refrigerator, preferably in the crisper drawer with the slider vent open, and that will allow the ethylene gas to flow out of that drawer, and a little bit extra humidity will flow out of there as well and keep them from getting wet in that environment. We don't want them in a wet environment at all. They should keep at least a month for you when they're kept cold and dry, but if you can, plan on eating them quickly within 3 to 5 days if you want to keep them at room temperature. Otherwise, the refrigerator is the best place to put them. Regarding best uses of pink lady apples, they're excellent for eating fresh, like most apples would be. They're refreshing and crisp in their texture, and they have a sweet tart flavor, so that makes them great for just eating out of hand. You can cut them up and put them into salads. You can spread nut butter on them. You can serve them with dips or dip them into candy coatings like caramel or chocolate. Yum! They pair well with crackers and cheese like goat cheese, gorgonzola cheese, or Gouda cheese. Now, they tend to turn brown slower than a lot of apples, so they're a good choice for applications when you need to cut apples in advance, maybe an appetizer tray, or put them in a slaw or something like that. They're a good one for that. When it comes time for baking, pink lady apples may be baked into baked apples. You can include them in muffins or other quick breads. You can bake them into crisps, crumbles, and tarts, and you can also roast them in savory dishes as well. They pair well with pork and poultry, and the apple slices will tenderize but keep their shape when they're baked in pies. Pink ladies can be cooked down into applesauce. They're also excellent if you want to puree them in soups, pair them with meats, poultry, or seafood. They can add a little flavor boost when you shred them and add them to meatballs or veggie burgers, and especially they work well with ground poultry. You can also poach pink lady apples and serve them over ice cream. You can also dehydrate pink lady apples. The texture works out really well for dehydrating or even baking them into chips. So give this a whirl. Let me know if you have any questions or comments below. This is Judy at Judy in the Kitchen. Bye for now.